Today, I want to talk about a very important aspect of success. The title is Take Action. One of the greatest secrets of success. If you want to see your fondest dreams come true, then you must be ready to take every necessary and positive step towards the actualization of your dreams. You must work out your dreams. You cannot shy away from this. It is an important aspect of success, of the steps to being successful in life. It is as important as prayer. If you like, pray all the prayer in the world, or live in the church from morning till evening praying for success. However, if you are afraid to take action towards your dream, it will never see the light of the day. If you expect to sit around and fancy how wonderful your dream is all the time without working towards it, you will be disappointed. Do not lie low in life crying and waiting for a supernatural deliverance. If you do that, you will be eluded by your dreams. But if you will take the right action, the chances are that you will succeed. So many people are unhappy, unsuccessful, and broke because of laziness. They prefer to go to church or pray expecting a miracle to happen rather than do the necessary things. They fail to do the necessary things that will bring change to their life. Going to church is very good. Praying is also great. But without taking appropriate and necessary action towards the actualization of your dream, you might as well kiss them goodbye. Majority of people are very reluctant when it comes to taking appropriate action to come out of the ruts. Somehow they are just comfortable with their low level of life. It's not that they love it. They are simply not doing something serious about their condition. Maybe they will take action someday, and before you know it, they are old and they are buried without achievement. They depart this planet without any reasonable contribution to its betterment. What a pity. A life without impact. Solomon, the writer of Ecclesiastes, said it is better you were not even born. And I will go with him on this one because he was writing through godly inspiration. Friends, wake up and run. You can do something about that, your desire. Don't let it die under the arms of laziness or procrastination. There is this old friend of mine, Dr. Kelechi. Presently, he lives outside Nigeria with his family. We grew up together in the same vicinity and continued to be friends after he entered the university. I remember that anytime I suggested an important action to Kelechi, he would say to me, "Let's do it now. Let us get on with it immediately, Fidelis." Kelechi inspired me to act and not wait for a very convenient time. And I want to make emphasis on procrastination. So the next thing I want to talk about now is procrastination. Stop procrastinating. Do it now. Procrastination is one of the greatest killers of dreams. It is postponing what you are supposed to do today to another day. Most procrastinators, their tomorrow never comes. They will always have one reason or one excuse why it shouldn't be done now. Top achievers are the do it now kind of people. If Walt Disney had waited, he would have died with such a magnificent dream. Same goes for John Kennedy. Their deaths could not stop their dreams, and they made the world a better place before they went to eternity. Stop procrastinating. Whatever you dream of doing, start it anyway. Do not wait for a very convenient time, because that time may never come. If you do this, you will be surprised how mighty forces come to your head. The next thing I want to talk about is developing your skills. Your skills. Develop your skills. This is a very important aspect of taking action. Jim Rohn said that some people are never getting ahead in life because they work harder on their jobs than they do on themselves. They spend several hours every day working to earn a living, but fail to develop themselves for the opportunities of tomorrow. Fear and laziness keeps them from doing what is necessary. When you develop your skills and talents, you become more valuable. People pay for value, not for time. If you build yourself and have value, people will seek you out and throw money at you. Brian Tracy said, the future belongs to the competent. You must keep training yourself to become competent in the area of your calling so that you can stand out. Learn more about your passion and be sure to always be at your best anytime you are called upon. Be equipped to always deliver. Learn to improve your knowledge in your field day by day. There will come a time when your training will answer for you and put you right at the top. Highly successful people are people who have trained themselves over the years to be competent in their chosen field. Read, train, study, and research on areas related to your calling. It is the way to the top. I love listening to Bob Proctor because most of his teachings are filled with wonderful wisdom. Bob Proctor talked about the law of compensation in one of his teachings. This is what he said. The law of compensation states that the amount of money you earn will always be in exact ratio to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, the difficulty there will be in replacing you. Then he said, just focus on number 2. That is, number 2 is the difficulty there will be in replacing you. Your ability to do it. Number 2 is your ability to do it. Now, that's a wonderful advice from a motivational speaker, one of the best in the world. It's a wonderful advice for us all. Fearlessly develop your skills. Become a master in your calling, and your fears of an uncertain future will disappear. When I started marketing my travel guide, I started marketing it online. I never thought of helping people do those things I was guiding them to do. All I wanted them was to sell the book and pocket the money. From the sales of the book, I was comfortable with the money I made from the sales of the book. When people called and asked for advanced services, I declined because I never really sat down to understand every aspect of the business. I never mastered the business thoroughly. I was just satisfied with the little I knew, even though I had tried my very best to share and explain the real facts inside a travel guide or book to readers. I was reluctant to offer any form of advanced service to clients requesting for it. Some of them were willing to pay for the services, but somehow I felt the sales aspect of the book was all I could handle. So I just got stuck on only marketing the guide due to fear and laziness. I could have earned more income right from the onset. After a few years in business, the sales of the travel guide started diminishing. Then I made a little research and upgraded it, even adding more bonuses to clients. The sales picked up a little, but the income was still low. I got stuck on sales of the guide for a long time till I realized my mistakes. I decided to retrain myself and to gain more knowledge of what I was selling to people. I researched a lot and acquired more skills relating to my business. Soon, I began offering more serious consultancy services to clients at a higher price. Many of my clients were very happy. I was rewarded financially. Money was coming from left and right. I realized how much I had lost all those years due to fear of developing myself and expanding my business. As I launched into this new phase, happy or satisfied clients referred so many people to me. I secured many more clients through referrals and without advertising and canvassing them. My income simply skyrocketed. Do not let fear and laziness keep you from growing. If you observe some people, at a time they had good jobs and good income. Somehow, due to fear, indifference, ignorance, or laziness, they fail to develop themselves for the opportunities of tomorrow. They just get stuck in one company, believing they would be there till they grow gray hairs. Then suddenly, this company folds up or gives them letter of redundancy, and they become completely miserable because they have not prepared themselves for the opportunities of tomorrow. You see them running from pillar to post and looking confused. If they had developed themselves to be valuable, they would be prepared in any eventuality. This is the problem with so many people today. Let me tell you another story. While I was trying to process my travel documents to leave Nigeria for Europe, I stayed in Lagos. I did not come, the travel papers did not come so easy, and the visa was delayed for several months. I decided to use the opportunity and take a certificate course in a computer school. I trained on Microsoft Office and a few other programs. The training was worth it, and I added it to the knowledge I had about researching the internet. Later that year, I traveled out of the country. However, my sojourn out of the country did not work out the way I planned, and I was back in Nigeria within a few months. I already had a degree in biochemistry, and so I tried applying for jobs in several places in Lagos and discovered that most of the companies were paying peanuts as salaries. The ones paying good salaries were also there, but the jobs were not just easily available. It means that if you really wanted to work, you have to go with the low salary work while patiently waiting to get a better job of your choice. I was ready to work and start all over again, as I had lost a lot of money in the course of my travel abroad. Additionally, I decided to train and develop more skills instead of getting stuck with a certificate I can use to work. I reasoned that I needed to have a fallback just in case. There was this Nigerian business opportunity magazine that I had been reading for some time. The name of the magazine is Success Digest Magazine, published by Dr. Sonny Ojabaze. The magazine was published every 2 weeks. Then I had been reading it consistently and even kept back numbers. I kept back numbers for reference. There was a section of the magazine that thrilled me the most. It was the section that talked about internet marketing. I read it every time and fell in love with this unpopular business called internet marketing. I became very passionate about learning how to earn genuine income using the internet. I made up my mind to learn and understand internet marketing. I began to attend seminars, both paid and free ones. I did more research online about traveling, coupled with the experiences and information I had gathered when I traveled out of Nigeria. I began to nurse the dream of expanding the contents of my travel guide and marketing it online. I was privileged to attend a free seminar at the Success Attitude Developing Center in Lagos, where the publisher of Success Digest magazine, Dr. Sonny Ojabaze, talked extensively about the concept of blogging. I was inspired. Soon I created my first blog. Not long I made my first online sale of the travel guide. The amount was 1,000 naira. I remember. This was a turning point in my life because I had discovered that people can actually make money online. Soon after that, I got a job in a pipeline construction company as a logistic officer. The salary was not too bad, so I left Lagos for Port Harcourt to begin work in the pipeline company. Nevertheless, I was not blinded by a paid employment. My vision was to master and understand internet marketing. I never lost sight of that vision. As I earned my first salary, the first thing I did, I ran to Lagos and bought some necessary training materials for internet marketing. I bought books and training CDs on internet marketing, website designing, graphic designing, and so on. So while I was working, I was also busy training myself at any available spare time. Friends, relations, and co-workers did not understand what I was doing, but that didn't bother me. I started developing myself to become an online entrepreneur while I was still an employee. I worked for almost 2 years. I studied and researched at night using my laptop computer. Later, the company began ill-treating workers and owing arrears of salary without apology. They believed they were doing us a favor by hiring us. It got so bad one day that I wrote the company, their executives, a letter demanding my arrears of salaries. I was fired. Instead of seeing it as a disappointment, I saw it as an opportunity to go into business. Today, almost every single achievement of mine came from the income I earned from my business. The job helped me to fund the development of my skills. My younger brother is also an example of someone who has also developed himself in a certain way. Even though he dreams of going into business soonest, presently he has developed himself as a sought after employee. He always gets a better job anytime he resigns from a job he didn't like again. He keeps developing his skills and improving on his education to become more valuable. That is what you are supposed to be doing. Another point I want to emphasize is that you should be consistent. Be consistent and be persistent. Jim Rohn said that failure in life is as a result of a few errors in judgment committed every day, while success in life is as a result of a few simple disciplines practiced every day. That is to say that people keep failing because they keep repeating every day those things that brought them failure. And people succeeded because they were consistently doing and repeating those things that brought them success. If, for instance, you prayed for 30 minutes every day for 2 months and have seen amazing results or changes in your life, why did you suddenly become lazy and quit this practice that has brought you so much good? Why did you suddenly become complacent when you got to a certain point or a certain level of success? Why do people do this? You should have disciplined yourself and continued instead of quitting. If daily or weekly exercise has brought you physical fitness, you should continue and achieve greater results. Do not develop cold feet when it comes to being consistent with doing the right thing that will bring results. That is part of the price you must pay to get to where you want to be in life. There is no such thing as something for nothing. Determine the price you have to pay in order to actualize your dreams. Leon J. Swenen said, "Happy are those who dream dreams and are willing to pay the price to make them come true." You must also be persistent in the pursuit of anything in life. It has been said many times over, quitters don't win and winners don't quit. Do you want to see your first million? Don't quit. Do you want to see your dreams come true? Don't quit. I ran into a serious problem with my business some time ago. It nearly ruined my business, but I refused to quit. And for a long time, did I win? You bet. Not without many disappointments. In the end, I conquered those challenges. It taught me a very serious lesson in life: never to give up due to challenges. So many people, when faced with similar situation, would have quit, but I refused to quit. Henry Ford said, "I want it and I will have it." Don't give up when everything seems to be going against you. Stick it out and never stop trying. The secret behind so many wealthy and successful people you see today is persistence. They overcame the odds of life before they finally climb to the top. Remember that this mentorship contains 23 video series. To participate and watch all video series, step 1, visit our website www.schoolofsuccessonline.com. Step 2, log in if you are an existing member, or click register to register as a new member. Step 3, click on the link payment on top page of our website. Pay 1,500 naira monthly access fee or 12,000 naira yearly access fee to our bank account through bank transfer or direct deposit to upgrade to a gold or diamond membership. Step 4, notify us of the payment through SMS on 0904 601 5183 or any number on our website. Name, date paid, amount, bank paid. Within a few hours, your membership will be upgraded. Step 5, log in with your username and password on the site anytime you choose. Go to categories and click on mentorship to gain access to the videos. For sponsorship or support, please contact 0904 601 5183. Follow us on Facebook, Motivation Niger. Our Twitter handle is @Fidelis Anene.